welcome back to Harvester. Now, I know I said that I'd be doing New Vegas. I think? Yeah, New Vegas. What I solved the dilemma to having no episodes till December. So I went through the backlog schedule for November, and every fourth video I changed the premiere date and will now insert 9 episodes of this throughout November. That way, it's not part 1 October 31st, part 2 December 1st. That's not good. So, for the next 9 days, and then I'll be taking my break, I will be streaming Harvester, so I hope you enjoy Harvester. No, I'd like to load my... Is this how it's going to open every time? Just a new game? Am I probably going to die? Yes. As exploring town. So, why am I putting my hand on the keyboard? This is point and click. I only need to type things every so often. Go down. Let's check out the fire station. We got some dirt. That's good. We got that. That's good. Fire department. Ah! With all the roads pretty flowers, the firemen must have a ton of time on their hands. Don't you fucking hit a dog. Yeah, fire truck with a lovely shade of paint. Wait. Pardon me.
Excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Ah!
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush. Sorry, Steve.
I see how it is. Ah! Never mind. I could not have even imagined. That dog really... I don't approve it, but now I understand why you were hitting it. Saliva is... Oh. Yo, bro, your dog have rabies. Painting of phallic-like structures standing in a row. Impressionist landscape. Storybook fairy castle. Well-endowed nude man standing in the moonlight. A photorealistic mural of a peaceful countryside. An accident just waiting to happen. Good thing we're at the fire department. Male model.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do! Stop it, you're messing me up! Stop it, you're Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it.
Oh!
Don't cut it out, Spots, honestly.
Oh boy.
Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up.
Well, if that's the case, then shouldn't he already be quiet? After all, you're all
Spot.
here. That was a necessary image. We had to see the dog lick its chops.
Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Damn, if I had known he was gonna be cutscene man, I would have talked to that other dude. Why is there a theremin? Hey, where'd you hear about my memory loss? That's a question for another time.
Don't be silly. Everyone thinks it's amnesia kick at the scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Such as...
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine moth material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozy.
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party.
That's some good painting there, man.
We haven't
Good
had
job.
a fire in harvest since the newspaper building
Very
burned
talented.
down. Though I'll admit that the wasp woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
Hold on, I got a text. Now then, I'd actually like to talk to this man.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
That is the face of a man who's serious about what he does. Look at that. Look at that face. When he says I don't converse on the job, Steve, you know he's for real. That's not the face of a man who's fucking around. It's the face of a serious. I'm trying to think what the professional term for, like, art model is. I think it's just art model.
Can't talk now, Steve. I'm inspired.
Oh, shit. Oh, did I miss out on everything? Hold on. Painting.
Come again?
No. Damn it, I think I missed out on everything. Lost woman, that was a car accident.
Some people think all we do is sit around, fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsu Crumb for fire code violations. All
Yeah,
the dried out
Tetsu
paper
Cabra.
wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right faggot.
That's faggot in terms of a bundle
None
of
of us
sticks,
wants to
which
see
is what
another
the
fiasco
word actually
like the
means. It means
Sentinel fire.
it's a very old term for a bundle of sticks. Fun fact. So if you ever do Reddit readings and someone types it but you don't want to read it because you're afraid of demonetization, just say bundle of sticks and bada boom, it works. Or cigarette, because apparently in England fag means cigarette. It means a lot of things apparently now I'm thinking about it. Wow.
A dreadful affair.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Wait, the newspaper place was brick and steel and it burned down. That's a hell of a flame. This is the like this is the answer that you'd see if this was like a televised series where it's like maybe you're too busy drawing to put it out. But really, you want to ask, you think it was arson? Because we need info. I need knowledge. I have none. I literally have amnesia, and I, the player, know nothing. I need as much info as I can get about what's going on.
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up.
Oh, really?
And so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving.
Newspaper fire.
A dreadful affair.
Oh.
Art enriches the community,
jeez.
Steve. No less than a perfect fire.
Oh, hello,
hose
Katie.
or a fireman beating down a blazing door. So what if we're drawing a nude man? So what if all we ever draw is a nude man?
Yeah, I know, it's
Same nude man
it's
who
doing that for me
poses
too.
All sorts of provocative positions.
Like the
Not
image
concept,
comes up and then
concept,
just
not substance.
vanishes.
Don't be so ghosty. It's beneath you.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
So that's the fire department. What certainly wasn't expecting what I found there. How do I leave? Okay. Let's go with the other public servant. What is this man doing? Cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. Is a bug report a real thing? I have no idea. The flag. Stars and stripes forever. Yeah, I'm taking a walk around the map before I head over to the neighbor's house. But, I guess into the department. I only have the utmost confidence in Sheriff Dwayne and Deputy Loomis. High hisses at you from its perch. Map of harvest. Yeah, no, I want to look at the map. Well, I guess I have a map right outside. Door is locked. Door is locked.
That's the evidence room.
Oh.
Where we store items lifted from crime scenes.
Uh-huh.
It's kept locked at all times.
Yes.
There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
What do you mean if you wanted? It's labeled Unsolved Murders, and it's full. Is it full of hobos who have been turned into meat? I'm still harping on that. I just swear I'm gonna go to the meat factory and it's gonna be hobo meat.
Hello, Steve.
I know it.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank. And not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding.
You don't even have a jail. Where is it? Amnesia's so hard to prove, because you can't prove a negative.
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
But consider if it was
I'm
true.
telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
That's
Yeah,
neither
so
here nor
everybody
there.
keeps telling me.
There's a difference
Boy,
between
you need
kidding
to stop all this
and a
funning
medical
and get
problem.
serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge.
Tell me more about this wedding.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest.
No, that's exactly what
I
amnesia
think you and
means.
Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
How come?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer are called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
Like burn down the newspaper factory. Of course. What about crime?
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure.
Uh-huh.
Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
So why do you have an unsolved murder drawer that's full to the brim? Answer me that, Mr. Hatman. Yeah, about the newspaper.
Sure. You remember? The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
So that's a
That's what
long
I'm telling you,
time.
Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
Now, come now.
Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
I was right, it was arson.
That's classified. Darn it.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve.
To be fair, if he's too dumb to identify the fingerprints, he shouldn't try to, because he'll just fuck it up. Also, fingerprints aren't as infallible as we used to think.
Why do you want to break your poor mama's
They are
heart with
unique
all this
person to
amnesia
person, but when you
bunk?
press it onto the
I'm
paper, it
telling
doesn't
you the
always work
truth.
as good.
Why won't anyone believe me?
Oh, I already did that
Yeah.
one.
Boy,
Tell me about the lodge.
I don't mind telling you.
Yes.
I'd never get anything done if not for the lodge's efforts.
Uh-huh.
To join the Order of the Harvest Moon
Creepy
is
name,
the highest
still.
dream of everyone in Harvest.
I'm sure it is. I'm not interested in a stupid lodge.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Yeah,
When I was a boy, I wanted to join the lodge.
well, that's because you're a nerd.
I would have too when I grew up. Except neither my teacher nor my clergyman helped me. A man can't realize his dreams without help. My failure to gain admission is the failure of all of Harvest, Steve, and don't you forget it.
Wow, you hold
Boy,
yourself in high regard.
Whether you know it or not, you want to join the lodge. Or you will soon enough, especially with the wedding coming up.
Now, if the lodge is so hard to join, how is it that I can join? How is it everyone's
Stop on
like,
by
oh, you'll get in
anytime,
for
Steve."
sure, because you're getting married? What sort of dark rituals?
Anything I can help you with?
Well, maybe. I'm terrible at doing an old man voice. Can I have some Kofi?
Help yourself.
I'd like some Kofi.
Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie.
Oh, I didn't even realize
She
that
don't look
that
like
wasn't
a
you, Katie,
good
the last
woman.
one. It
I
was
just
someone named
hope
Baka
she don't
Gaijin.
turn out like Mrs. Loomis. For mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Uh-huh. Well, that's 4 interesting options.
Oh gosh darn, she's purty. Kinda like a gal I seen on some of them French
This guy is
postcards they
real
used
slow
to
talker.
make. Used
Uh-huh.
to be. I'd take them things, go back into jail if nobody was there and kind of look them over one-handed,
Yes.
fold some towels.
Uh-huh.
That was before Mrs. Loomis.
Wonderful. Just heard an old man describe his masturbation habits.
Course,
My
I
day's
don't
set.
necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day.
Fair enough.
Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
This game's basically Yakuza. I have to bring an old man a porn mag. Tell me about your wife.
Oh gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures, but Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me.
Yeah.
I howled like a hound dog, the broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood and straw, and I
Wait.
I was crying so bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce, little fangs digging into my bare behind all over.
I'm very uncomfortable.
I ask you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
That was an interesting little thing I learned. How fucking hard were you getting hit with a broom that you were bleeding? Like, Jesus. So why were you naked? Like, I get, yeah, sometimes you gotta pull down your pants to jerk off, but at least keep on a shirt. That's just common sense. You don't want to take your shirt off, because then, worst comes to worst, you run out without pants, you can pull the shirt down past your waistline. Who's Miss Phelps?
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store
Ah.
don't help things none. She's got them special picture
She runs a
books,
general
the
store.
one with the ladies. But
Yeah.
she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dad gum if that don't
Oh, it
burn
is
my
dadgum. I always wondered, is
If
it
and I
dadgum or
even ask
dangum?
about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis, and I get the broom.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards, and we unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Yeah, tell me about a man's needs.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car.
Oh, no, sir, I live in the
waste
21st
time by
century. I can do
pulling
it in a
tree
bathroom.
or jail
with
cell
technology.
room. Matter of fact,
Now,
Mrs. Phelps
wait,
got no reason
not hole in
to
a
send
tree.
you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get in.
Loomis, you
it's
fucking
a care
trees?
to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Loomis, now I know sometimes a tree can curve just right, that it's real sexy, but I wouldn't go fucking the knothole. That's just gonna lead to innumerable problems. Don't be doing that. Sheriff.
If Sheriff Dwayne had a little kindness,
Don't
he'd
fuck
let me
trees.
get around the
Splinters.
little lady
Don't do it.
by letting me keep some of them picture books here, even if Mrs. Phelps would let me buy one. But see, he won't let me keep none here neither. He don't like me a getting the jail mattress all marked up, don't you know?
I see.
Sometimes a man can be good with a gun or a knife, but even so, one-handed and all, he can get a little off in his aim. Ain't no shame in it. That's why the good Lord made evaporation and such. But the sheriff, he don't like it. He don't pay no mind to a man's needs no more than Mrs. Loomis.
Listen.
Bless her.
Listen. Nature's a beautiful thing.
Anytime,
If I wanted, I could grab my Adventure Zone graphic novel and just read out Merle's speech to the vines. Now that's a botany fetish. But that's the police station. So let's see. Don't like this. That one's something else. Wait, oh, I didn't go to the hotel. Oh, shit. I thought that was the morgue. Mortuary? Whatever it's called. Place where Abraham Lincoln hangs out. I hear cowboys. Wayward. Pretty cheap looking sign for such an uptown establishment. Oh, hey, gargoyle. It's keeping watch over the town, so don't bother it. Implying that it's alive. It's gonna be like that one in Sanitarium where it's gonna move after a bit. Well, let's exit the street into the building. Speak of Abraham Lincoln himself. Hello, Mr. Moynihan.
We really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing.
Whatever you say, Charlie.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but
Yeah. Mirror reflections make the lobby seem even more spacious than it actually is. The PTA bake sale is on Friday. I am getting a phone call from Minnesota. Too bad I don't know anybody that lives in Minnesota. The somewhat ponderous console radio evokes an early era. Right. That's a console radio? That looks like the record player from Steve's room. Door's locked. Oh, Ledger. Ledger of names, last being Jonathan A. Rhinecliff. Rhinecliff was... Hang on. The headstone of this grave site reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliff. I was right. I was right. I remembered the name. What? Oh. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
No, I'd like to
Damn
read
it.
No, I didn't want to pick it up. I wanted to read it. No. How do I read it? I don't have eyes. Ah, piss. Ah, this isn't like King's Quest where I can choose, like, my eyeball to look at something. I want to use Ledger. No. Shit. Whatever. Rhinecliff checked in Monday. He died. It's currently Monday. He checked in today and he died today. So yeah. Also, there's just that sign. That it is this the whole lobby? Am I not able to go upstairs? Oh. I guess that was everything then. Well then. Newspaper building it is. Yeah, it's burned down already. What's left after the newspaper building after an extreme fire? Ooh. I'll say extreme. It's burnt down a brick. At least the plumbing held up. That is good news, I guess. Three fire hydrants in the building still burned down. Well, the building wasn't aesthetically pleasing, so no one wanted to paint it. Shovel sticking out of the building's ashes. Yeah, I guess that's it. I can't enter the wreckage. So there's no, secret safe for me to find. Edna's Diner. See, even from the ground you can hear the sonorous buzz of the neon. Oh, you totally can. Oh, I can't look at that cool hot rodder. 1955 Frag 100 with a real leather seat. Nothing else of interest. Let us head in. Oh, really? I will head back there. I feel like I must have missed something then. How the fuck did you get here?
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around. Though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Yes, Sheriff.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's Diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's Diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Pop on by any time, Steve.
You don't work here. That's not for you to say. What is this girl practicing CPR?
Hi, what's your name?
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working, so I gotta stay out of her hair.
Your name has an
Wanna
I,
play?
so you're in the clear.
Not now, maybe later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Her name is spelled with an I. She's in the clear. At the bake sale poster, probably. Yeah. Something bake sale Friday. Hello, Edna.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing? Sneaking up on me like that. God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order?
You know me?
Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick. I'm not the one with amnesia.
Then you believe me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I guess I've changed. I'm not kidding.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything.
But I don't need help
If you
with
don't
anything.
want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old.
Well, children can't really get, like, oh, the child has amnesia. Well, they didn't remember much to begin with. They didn't know that much. It's a net sum loss of almost nothing.
There isn't
Who's
a
this?
nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that happening, Edna.
Honestly, you men are so childish. I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on me one night. I heard that he joined the lodge, but if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Dwayne wasn't able to find out what happened to him. Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word.
Have I met Mr. Johnson?
He's
I
a
don't
bitter
think
man
so.
with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge. And there's something
The dad.
unwholesome in the way he looks at me.
I bet.
I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon.
What do you know about the lodge?
The lodge is the repository of all wisdom.
That's...
You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. And soon.
Why? For God's sake, what is it about this place?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe.
Ah.
The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his side when the wheat ripens.
What?
The harvest moon wanes and then comes winter. An empty belly, the body son's belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground.
Wait, they
What does
use
it
the word
benefit a man
psalms.
if he gains his soul
What
and
does psalms
loses
mean?
the world? You hunger. Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh,
Edna?
Steve. What happened? Were we talking about Boyle?
Yeah, she totally just got,
Or
like,
was it Karen?
slightly
You seemed
possessed.
strange there for a minute.
Yeah, you were
sorry.
going on about,
I'm under a lot of stress. Running this diner all alone. Forgive me.
Yeah, you kind of went on a tangent. Something about eyes on the inside and the blood moon rises. Seek out the castle Caneheart. You were
You've
going
met
nuts.
Karen, my 8-year-old.
Oh, and she's back.
Other than
Aw,
the diner, she's all I have.
adorable. Hold on. a
You've
minute.
met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's
Oh.
all I have.
Okay. The picture takes a bit to show up. That's probably a weird recording
Stop by anytime,
snafu
Steve.
with OBS and this old game. Katie said there was something else. Trees, fire hydrant. Whoop, I clicked out of it. Whoop, no, go back. Let's see. Plumbing. Theremin. Oh! Shovel. Oh, what's this? Buried in ashes, respot a few human remnants. Oh, I got a double click thing. Bake sale, eh? And a book. Bake. I know what happened here. Someone got baked. And then they dropped their reefer and it set the whole thing ablaze. TV station? Hell yeah. What is this line? Silver Tucker with a yellow interior. What is it? The Indians. Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you. What exactly is qualifying them as Native Americans? I assume that's what it means. This game is from ages past. I don't see anything that would necessarily make you think, ah, Native American. It just looks like a bunch of random people waiting outside a TV studio. Wait. Oh. I'm stupid. Of course, it's the cowboy show. Corny western backdrop, complete with cardboard teepee. Fairly primitive form of mind control. Ooh. I gotta ask, what the hell? All those people outside, where do they live? Oh, at the newspaper place? I'll head back there and take a better look around then. But is there anything? There's seats. Either the show isn't compelling or no one wanted to be taken out by friendly fire. Are you implying that the gun is real?
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away. And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve.
Wait.
Would you like my autograph, Steve?
How did you get that sign to say that fast?
Here you go, then.
I got an autograph. I can give that to my brother, and bada boom, bada bing. Bribery.
Violence? What about it?
I do enjoy violence. Doom is one of my favorite games.
What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Literally, that is.
Scanners is a
Even
great
so,
film.
do you think society pays a heavy price for the violence in the media?
Yeah.
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
I'm sure you are, Mr. Cowboy.
Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're...
Yeah, I guess it's about all he gives me. Alright, so apparently I missed something at the newspaper. Okay, I had literally just said I need to start clicking things twice. I need to start paying more attention. Postal worker button looks like it was ripped from the cloth. Shoe. Shoe. Either someone left their shoes or someone's dead. Burnt flyer. Button, burnt flyer, shovel. Okay. So, I think that should be everything then. Gain Memorial School. This is a school. Yep, I was about to say that looks like a principal. Bulletin board with ribbed with staples. Drinking fountain that doesn't work. This school is a single... Sorry? Oh, they're singing, it's raining, it's pouring. Yeah, this school's just this one lobby area. Interesting. Trash can. Distasteful amalgam of chewed gum, mangled notes, broken ballpoint and pens, oozing blue ink, and blotted Kleenex. I hope that's from noses, otherwise who's jerking it in the hallway? Glass protected fire alarm. Good. I can't examine any of these. Oh no, door's locked. Oh. Oh. If I can get rid of the principal, then I can pull the fire alarm. Yes. get rid of him. Just one little bunk on the head. Simple as that.
Oops, you just lost me.
Ah, damn it.
Steve, good of you to drop by, big
Hey,
guy.
hey,
Haven't
Principal.
seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, the principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now. Fine young fellow like yourself.
Many people think I'd get in the lodge if it's so hard to get into.
Maybe you need a little more quality time.
What is... Are you telling me to jerk? Why is everyone in this game obsessed with jerking it? It's like every single person I talk to is some form of hey buddy, jerk it. Yeah, jerk it. What the fuck is up with this? Tell me about newspapers.
Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaper man's instinct. Though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going out of business was the owner of the TV station, and Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gain Memorial.
Uh-huh. Tell me about the memorial school.
Gain Memorial? Sounds like a cemetery or a hospital, not a school.
Yeah, I thought that was
This
an odd name.
institution was named for a great man.
Mr.
Whose
Memorial?
first name escapes me. He epitomized the great potential within us all, big guy.
Is his first
I hear
name
there's an
Gain?
honorary plaque commemorating him within the lodge.
I see. Well, if I ever get into the lodge, I'll let you know what
Big
it said.
guy, born some quality time. The greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost.
Uh-huh.
Within the lodge lies your future, and without dust.
What? But what if I like dust? What if I want my life to be with dust, not without it? If I have no dust, then cleaning is pointless. Sometimes I like cleaning. I won't join the lodge. I want my dust.
Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest.
Is it?
The ability to mold young minds.
I don't think that matters.
That's
I think they
power.
mind control them anyway.
You might think Sheriff Dwayne's the most important man here, big guy. But he only deals with my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing.
That's not entirely true. He can do whatever he wants. He's the sheriff.
Drop in again soon. Adult.
Oh, wait. I wanted to... What? How did I enter this room? I wanted to talk to Principal Man more. Oh, I see.
Seeing you.
Principal.
Oops, you just lost
I
me.
did not. I forgot to put in an N. Principal. I didn't even. There we go. Principal. There.
Surely mine is the most
Oh,
important.
okay. I had already done it.
Drop in again.
I'm just dense. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I feel like there should be more of that, but that seems about right. I am making a lot of sounds with my mouth that I don't recognize the letter for, but that's okay. Students look stunned and zombified, so it's a totally normal school. Perfect. Even the paper cutouts look stunned and zombified. Just regular school. Projector carefully engineered to sound good when played underwater. Projector carefully engineered to sound good when played underwater. Why would that be neat? If that type of projector wouldn't run underwater, it runs on reels of film. If you put that in water and ran it, it would just tear. Like, the film would be fucking ruined. I did not click out. I clicked the floor. I clicked right here. Okay. Well, no, well. No more clicking the projector. Bowl of fruit, no. Chalkboard, rough sketch of the lodge. Miss Whaley.
My goodness, class, this is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Gein Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's greatest problem today is the apathy of the students.
That's a new word.
It's, I can tell you in one word, Stephen, discipline. Thank goodness you weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
That's a weird thing.
You remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go.
As far as I'm aware, there's only 2 people
nice
my
boys.
age in
You
town.
can tell from the forehead. The lobes, right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen. Would you care to say a few words to the class about civic responsibility?
Not really. I was just passing through.
Yes.
Oh, but you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
I'm just wondering why Steve asked what's wrong with their heads. Because from here, everything seems fine in the cranium department. Unless the front of their face is horribly disfigured with, like, bee stings or something.
Ask away then.
Yeah, I got some questions. What do you know about the harvest?
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
That music's
For what
getting...
purpose?
Is that music
Why, I'm sure
overpowering
you'd
the
have to ask
voices?
them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge.
I did click on them and it just said they looked zombified. But, yeah,
This
lodge.
lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a
Wait.
specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen.
Do you mean like
so
punch the
if you
child?
care about your future.
Are you telling me to punch the child? Oh, I
We
see.
don't practice corporal punishment here.
Oh.
I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin, but a baseball bat, that bridges the generation gap quite nicely. Colonel Crow is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
Oh, I see now. Now I know what's wrong with their heads. I don't suppose
If an
that...
A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
I take it that's not mahogany on the bat. Wait for it! Oh, Jesus Christ! Holy
My
fuckaroni!
stars, that's exciting. We don't follow, do we, class?
Yeah, there we go. No, you don't. I'm out. Peace.
Stop by any time.
Yeah, no wonder they look stunned. They all have concussions. Holy shit.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need
Is
to
it?
move forward. And if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction.
I see. No, it's asking questions. I wanted to try and be like, oh, there's a fight outside. You better go stop it, and then I can pull
Drop
the
in
fire
again
alarm.
soon.
Well, this school sucks. Time to head out. And the place I want to visit the least. Hello, meat plant. What secrets do you hold? It's already terrible as I can see blood leaking out of the building. And this thing is breathing. But I cannot click on it. Red brick building with a horrible stench coming from within. Huh. Yep. Well, let's go in. It's surrounded by cats. Oh! It's not hobo meat. It's cat meat. This used to be a kitty cat. Oh. Whatever's in these barrels smells extremely bad. Well, now, hang on. Maybe I'm not wrong, because that is a human femur right there. Human femur. Not cat-sized. Carcasses of several small animals. Are you sure? Those look quite large. Alright.
Steve.
Hey, Pat.
How's your father? Is he better?
Nice scar.
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks. And when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
He's dead,
I haven't
isn't
seen
he?
him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say.
How-
But I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's
How
absence.
long has
Who are you?
any
Oh,
amount of
Steve, I
time
didn't
been
wanna
going
believe
on?
that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
Yeah, so when I started the game, Mom said she fucked Dad's dick flat, and that's why he was resting in bed. But now I'm wondering if something else didn't happen, if he's been out of work for weeks, but he was okay to fuck last night. Family business.
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just
Yeah.
ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a
Mhm.
strong stomach.
That
A lot of
image may
times
have
when I'm
passed too
finished
quickly.
scrubbing
It was
up and
just
digging
it was like an
bits of
eyeball
intestine
and
out
some
from my
blood.
fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher.
It's,
Of course, amnesia would certainly help that.
Oh. Oh, that image didn't even show up on screen. It is basically just a shot of this. Just, we saw those hanging from the ceiling. And I say again, I don't think those are small. What about my dad's illness?
What exactly is wrong with your dad?
That's what I'm asking you.
I can't get in to see him.
He's come down with a case of the flat dick. Tragic.
Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
Funny how that's beginning to sound like a stock answer. Like it was coached.
You sure are acting like a kidder, son. With your dad ill, you're gonna need to start behaving
Now-
like an adult. Especially if you're gonna take
Now,
over
did
the
Steve
family
just
business.
run around saying, like, I have the lupus, I got cancer? Just kidding. Like, what? Like, what did he kid about? Where it's like, amnesia. It's just another one of his pranks. Last week he convinced me he broke his leg by breaking his leg. Can you believe it? Like, what exactly did I used to do? Meat.
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here.
That's what I pointed
What
out.
do
That's
you
why I
think
think
you
it's hobo meat.
Does it matter?
It's
Your
hobo
product
meat!
is all the customer cares about.
Proof!
Steve.
Proof!
And we only carry the finest
Proof!
meat,
Does it
only
matter?
the juiciest cuts.
Oh, does it matter? There was a fly walking around some
Once
sort
you
of
take
basin.
over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining
Yeah,
quality
this.
while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs?
We are eating hobo meat. Wait, the fuck? Hold up. Oh. Attention anyone watching this, if you want to buy, if it's prior to, if it's before November 6th, so that, and you want Outer Worlds on Steam, it's currently 50% off. That's I'd say that's a good deal. That's easily a good deal. Steam just gave me an email notification letting me know. Oh, I want to buy that. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I do want to say this because I feel like if I get some meat, that'll be useful later as an
Your
item.
father's very particular about the profit, Steve.
Ah, boo!
No freebies for anyone.
Boo!
But seeing how you're his son,
Give
if you'll
me
bring
the
written permission
meat.
from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Oh, cool. Cutting costs. Yeah,
There are
explain
certain
this.
tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better
Hobo
and you start
tricks?
working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's
Uh-huh.
always cheaper, better ways to do things, if you're creative.
It cut to an image of the meat hanging again. I have no idea why it's doing that. I'm really thinking it's just because
Don't be
this
such a
seems
stranger,
to be
Steve.
running on a
Hand my best to your
DOSBox
dad.
emulator. That OBS kind of doesn't really know what to do with it. Can't tell if that's a pattern on the cat or if it's just caked in blood. So, cat meat. Oh. No, I'm clicking it. Bloody tire tracks. That cat wasn't there before, was it? Huh. Oh, I accidentally googled cat. I don't know how I did that. Missile base. That man has no legs. I'm speechless. Okay. B-17, maintain aircraft. Yeah. A booth. Oddly enough, the guard booth is the only building on the base. Electrified chain link fence surrounds the base. This base is well stocked with missiles. And based on that radiation symbol, I'd say these are implied to be nuclear, thermonuclear. Goody. Hello, Colonel Buster Monroe.
Oh, who goes there?
You ain't got no legs, sir.
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right. This is Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
How would you aim?
There's two of us.
How would you aim?
So you're the
you need your arms to
amnesiac,
stand.
huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien.
Oh.
You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
Who are you?
Really?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation.
I was right, they are nukes.
Keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear
You mean
missiles?
the firefighters?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
I thought Ruski was spelled with a
suppose
U.
you have, you know, safeguards against accidents.
You know, like Russia,
Safeguards?
Ruski.
Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then you have sole control of the,
How do you know it's the 50s?
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2.
Yeah, wait, what?
And I got my lower torso shot off in the war. Those panty waists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They
No way.
owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me,
No.
it was too emotionally
1945 is
unstable to
when
continue
World
in the
War II
military.
ended, I believe.
That's why
and
they
then
gave me this nice
5
cushy
years later,
job
it'd be the 50s.
and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
But why are they above ground where you could just take a fucking pea shooter and go pew and then they explode? All of them at once. The button.
Why are you asking about the button, son?
Maybe I want to press it.
I'm just a
What's
little
it?
nervous about it.
Maybe I want to press
I mean,
it. What's it to
suppose
you,
an
old
accident
man?
happens.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister.
Where is
the
it,
button is perfectly safe.
Where?
I keep it on my person all the time.
That is facing the ground.
No commie bastard is getting his mitts on
If
this
you
button.
fell
No, siree, Bob.
over.
No one initiates a nuclear holocaust and harvest except me. Now, doesn't that make you feel better?
Maybe if I play my cards right, I can make him trip, and then I can start playing Fallout 1 or 2, depending on how the nukes explode. Yeah, tell me about this commie bastard.
Frankly, all these questions are making me a little suspicious of you. Maybe you're one of those pink-blooded Americans.
But commies
Can
are
you give me
super
any
red.
reason why I shouldn't shoot you right now?
You can't put a mask on me. I'm an American. I have rights. I mean, shoot me.
Rights, huh? Your average commie bastard is always only too ready to hide behind the Constitution. Real Americans waive their rights for the common good.
Look at this man.
Would you?
Look at this man. This no-legged crazy nuke man is smarter than like a majority of America is currently today in 2020. What's that say about it? What's that say about the state the country's in right now? What does that say? Makes me concerned. Fuck yeah, I would.
You talk a good game, mister. But so does your average commie bastard. The Kremlin teaches its agents to talk their way out of a scrape. What do you think about that, son?
Commies are dumb.
You should have watched more TV and read less Dostoevsky if you wanted to pass for an American, comrade.
Oh, jeez. Wow! You stupid fuck. I knew that would happen. I did it. Now I can play Fallout. Everything ends. Wait. Oh no. I didn't save that entire time. Oh, fuck. That was the entire stream. Oh, no. Shit. And I was just about to end, so now I gotta go and collect everything all over again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, get ready to watch me speedrun this. What? Go in. Grab a letter. Bail. Yeah, I'm gonna save now like I do in The Witcher. Get down. Fire station. No objects were gained, only dialogue. No objects were gained, only dialogue. Objects were gained. Shovel. Some paper. That. Exit. No objects were gained. Hey, I just realized I didn't actually get I didn't get an autograph from Ranger Ryder. Fuck him. He's a nerd. Meat plant. Oh, that cat was there. Alright, gotta talk to you. Gotta get that, knowledge permission about the, meat.
Come to think of it.
Only. Once you...
Yeah.
You'll realize...
Yeah.
If we didn't.
Can I have some meat to take
Your
home?
father...
Alright, now I can
Don't be
talk to
such a
Dad.
stranger.
If I see him. Oh, sick. I will do that before I end the stream then. In here. Go inside. Ranger Rider. Oh! Oh! Very perception strange since the broadcast originates from here. interested. Picture of gorgeous model sign with kiss on my pineapple, a red muffy. An assortment of empty cubicles. Either McKnight likes to recall his salad days as an insurance salesman, or he can't keep his employees happy. I'm gonna go with the second one. Hello, Mr.
Hey,
McKnight.
Sport. This is a private office.
Is it?
Yeah, I know, Mr.
McKnight. I own and operate this station. Have you brought me some news for tonight's broadcast, or...
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is. You always were a kidder, Steve.
How does everyone know me?
Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us, Sport.
Wow, you and your partners must be rich.
Partners? I run the whole show solo, pal.
I see.
Don't hurry. Don't hurry back.
Oh. Oh. A host for safe. A safe.
Don't hurry.
Stay tuned. And what?
Steve.
Steve, would you?
Yes. Yes, please.
Here you.
TV violence, bye.
Happy trail.
Yeah, meet permission slip. Oh no, I did get an autograph. Okay, cool. Then the missile base. And... perfect. So, oh wow, they actually can get the planes off the ground. I was thinking like there's not enough room to do that. Guess I was wrong. But I think that'll be it for today. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will be streaming this again tomorrow, and for the foreseeable future until I get enough to fill up the slots in November. So, not counting today, 8 more streams of this. Oh, idle animation. Did not know that. But, yeah, so no spooky stream tonight. As, this was the final one for the month. And now it's the start of the new series. But, I think that's about it. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please tune in next time, and if you're watching live, please hit that follow button on Twitch, and if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and hit that bell. And as always, I hope you have a good rest of your whatever, and goodbye.